What's up, guys, and welcome back to the Blue Side FC channel. I'm Nia Matt, and I hope you're all doing great. So Chelsea just drew 0-0 against Brentford away in the Premier League, and unfortunately we weren't able to get our 5th win in a row. And yeah, it was a very, in my opinion, it was a very frustrating game. Some of our problems that we've had in the past and the previous managers came back. Our lack of finishing, our indecisiveness when we get in front of the goal, and we get in the penalty box. It's something that at least now Graham Potter has seen and he has to work on, because it's an issue that we really need to fix quickly. We need to fix quickly so that certain games like this we are able to put it away and put it to bed and get 3 points. But yeah, so let's get straight into the game. So first of all, we have to talk about the lineup. And he went to the 3-4-2-1 formation. He has used the same lineup for 3 games now. So I think this is the lineup he most prefers. Given our current personnel that we have, I think this is the one that he feels like it fits the squad better. He might change it. I'm sure he might tinker with some other lineups in the future, depending on our opponents. But I think for now, this is what we're going to see a lot. So he went to the 3-4-2-1 formation. Kepa in goal. Still Mendy on the bench. I think, like I said in the previous game, with the form that Kepa is on, you can't really put him on the bench. So he started ahead of Mendy. And then the 3 players in the defense were Aspi, Chalobah, and Koulibaly. And then in the midfield, we had Jorginho and Gallagher. We Loftus-Cheek on the right wing, and then Cucurella on the left wing. And then in attack, we had Havertz and Mount playing behind Broja. So Broja was the one leading the line. This is the first start that he has had this season. The first start he has had for the senior side. I don't remember whether he was able to start during the preseason, but I think in the season, this is the first time that he has started. I've been saying that I want to see him start a game for Chelsea, and today he got a start. I think Graham Potter also wanted to rest certain players for the Man United game during the weekend. So the game really didn't start in our favor. The game for like the first 10-15 minutes, it was just Brentford. Brentford were the ones on our neck. They were pressuring us. They were pressuring us every chance that they got. They were able to get the better of Gallagher and Jorginho in the middle. Gallagher and Jorginho in the middle, I've said it time and time again that I don't like it when these 2 players are paired. Gallagher is not good sitting in the center midfield, and he needs to be moving forward often. And Jorginho too alone, especially when we are playing against a team that pressures us a lot, he's most of the times he's found wanting. And in the first half, there were times where the pace of the Brentford players he couldn't match. He really couldn't match the pace of the Brentford players. They came at him, and then he just gave up the chase, because he knew even if he ran with them, he wasn't even going to catch up. So in that first 10-15 minutes, were outpaced in the middle, and it wasn't really the best. I think they had early chances too during that period, but I think in the 15 minutes or 16 minutes, Gallagher came off with an injury, and I'm really hoping that he recovers, because he's now the 4th player that we've had gone injured in the match, and it's not looking good. It's not looking good at all. Kante is out, and Fofana is out, James is out, and now Gallagher is also out. We know Fofana's injury is not really that serious. He was supposed to be out for like 2 to 4 weeks. Maybe he might come back sooner. We never know. But we know for James and Kante, it will be a longer term thing, because Kante has been ruled out the World Cup. James too, it was also announced that he might not go to the World Cup, but it's not really a certainty, because he posted a tweet saying that the race against time is on, but we won't give up. So he's gonna fight, and I think he's gonna try and recover early, because he's a young guy, and I'm very sure he wanted to go to the World Cup, and I'm very sure he would have been the preferred right back for England, because Trippier, Walker, Trent, they are not on his level. In my opinion, they're not on his level. The form that he was in, if he was able to continue this form to the end of November, he was definitely going to be the preferred right back for England. But unfortunately, this happened, and he might not even go. But I'm just hoping that he's able to go. So Gallagher went out injured, and yeah. But Kovacic, the good side about it is that Kovacic came on, and I think when Kovacic came on, the game stabilized a bit, and it wasn't just Brentford anymore. We controlled the midfield better. I think when he came, he was able to stabilize the midfield with Jorginho, because we weren't being outrun as much. It became better, and was moving the ball to forward a little bit more. But the thing was that when we got the chances, we got the chances in front of goal, then we scuffed them, or we made the wrong passes. Oh man, like it was so frustrating. It was very very frustrating to watch when we got like we start good counter attacks. And we start good counter attacks, and then we get to the we get to the final third, we get to the box, then we make the wrong passes, like indecisive. We are always indecisive when we get there. I don't think Kai Havertz had a very very good game today. He didn't really have a very very good game. He was basically a passenger the whole time. I think he had one or two chances in the first half, and in the second half too he had a good strike, but it was straight at the Brentford keeper Raya, and I think we had a lot of that too in this game, because Aubameyang also did the same thing, kicked the ball straight at Raya. Pulisic did the same thing, kicked the ball straight at Raya. I don't even know why. I think it was only Aspie's shots in the first half that looked like it was heading a different direction. It wasn't straight at Raya, but Raya still made a very very good save. Whenever you play a draw like this, there's nothing really much to talk about, but today's performance was very very frustrating. I've said it time and time again. I'm going to continue saying it because that's what I felt when I was watching it, because we could have buried this game very very quickly. There was a chance Broja got where he did very very well. He did very very well to dispossess Ben Mee. So the pace that he had to run and dispossess Ben Mee was very very good. But after that, he didn't know what to do with the ball. I think he decided to take a shot, and then later on he crossed it across the face of goal. But when he got the chance, Mount was free. Mount was free in the penalty box, so he could have just squared it to Mount, and then Mount would have definitely scored, or at least you would not be blamed if that chance didn't end up in a goal. But I don't know what he was trying to do. But it was very, very frustrating. So that was basically it for the first half. The first half, apart from the saves that Kepa made, Kepa also made very, very good saves. Very, very good saves in the first half. I think he made 2 saves from headers from Ivan Toney, and I think one was very, very close range. He was able to make very, very good saves. So yeah, Kepa's form has been fantastic. Kepa's form has been really fantastic. So we can't bench him. We definitely can't bench. Unfortunately for us, the Brentford keeper too was also very very good on the night. So they balanced themselves out. But just that we couldn't really take our chances. That was the only thing that we really suffered from. So the second half came, and Graham Potter decided to make some changes. He took Mount off. He took Broja off. He took who else did he take off? Kurela off, and he made some changes. I was thinking that he would take Havertz off very very earlier on the second half, but he didn't. He kept Havertz on, but Havertz also got a chance later on the second half. But like I said, he hit it straight at the keeper, so it wasn't really much of an effort. He did well. The strike was very very strong, but just straight to the keeper. The same thing with the Aubameyang shot. The Pulisic shot was very very good. Pulisic, when he came on, he was very very impressive. He did very very well when he came on. Now I'm not gonna lie about it. He did very very well. Like he was better. The few minutes that he had on the pitch. I think he had like 25-30 minutes on the pitch. He was better than what Kai Havertz did the whole game. So Pulisic did very well. I think probably he was helped because he came from the bench. When players come from the bench, they come with a different feel, different mood, different motivation, because they've seen how we are struggling and they want to make an impact. And I think Kani Chukwuemeka also did very very well. He had a chance at the end there where I think he could have passed to Sterling. Initially when I watched it, I was like, yeah, Sterling was free. He could have passed to Sterling, and Sterling could have had a chance to score. But I think the way the pace the pace of the ball and everything. And he's a young guy too. I'm sure he wanted to score. He wanted to get the goal for Chelsea and then be the hero. Or I don't even think being the hero was in his mind, but he wanted to score. So, and he wasn't able to see Sterling on time, and then the keeper saved the shot. So Sterling also had a very good chance in the second half where I think he took too many touches of the he made too many touches on the ball and then scuffed the shot. I think the defender came across him and was able to block the shot. So I mean, but I think these are one of those games where you have to like they serve as a test. They serve as a test. We've done so well since Graham Potter came to Chelsea, but these kind of games when you win is when you know that you can challenge for the title, because these are the teams that you have to beat. You have to beat these kind of teams. These teams make it very, very difficult. They make it very, very hard. And Brentford, over the years, they've never made it easy for Chelsea. They've made it very, very difficult for us. Even when we win, they make it very, very difficult for us. So it hasn't been an easy affair when we play against Brentford, and they've been good this season too as well. So it's not really it wasn't really an easy game, but fortunately we were able to get a point. We should have won the game. We definitely should have won the game, but the chances that Brentford were getting, it was a miracle that we didn't concede, because our defense too was very, very shaky at times. I think Koulibaly was the weakest link in that defense, and it was very, very shaky at times. I think Aspi and Chaloba were very, very, very strong, but I think they were using Koulibaly's side a lot, a lot. And I think what's his name? I think Mbuemo's pace was just fantastic. Anytime he decided to run at Koulibaly couldn't really. He really couldn't. Thiago Silva was rested today, so we just had to cope without him. So yeah, so the game ended. As a draw, and I'm just hoping that when we play against Man United, we take our chances. That's all. That's all. We take our chances, because Man United, different gravy, different ball game. Brentford, they are just one of those teams where they will just frustrate you. Their objective is not to get to top four. Their objective is just to survive the league and then be in the league for the next season. But they will frustrate you and make sure that you don't get you don't get to the top. So it's just one of those. It's just one of those teams. It's just one of those things, and I hope we learn from it. I'm hoping we really, really learn from it and take our chances against Man United. So that's the end of my review, and if there's something I missed, please let me know in the comments down below. If there's something that you want to add to it, let me know in the comments down below. Give this video a like if you enjoy it. If you're not subscribed yet, kindly consider subscribing and click the notification bell if you want to see more videos of mine. You want to get notified if I release a video. So yeah, thank you so much for the support on the previous one. And I don't know whether you guys have noticed, but the camera quality has changed from the previous one. I've got a new webcam. I don't know whether this one is better than the phone. So yeah, so let me know whether it's better than the phone, so that I'll know which one to do. This one, it makes my face look a little bit reddish, but I don't know whether it's better. But it allows me to record using my laptop, and I can use OBS. I can use OBS very, very well when I'm recording. So, but with the phone I can't really use it. So let me know which one is better, so that give me some feedback. So thank you so much for the support on the other videos, and I thank you so much for watching this video, and until the next one, stay safe.